Hi Beluga friends! Today we are going to do a little experiment that I like to call sink or float. And my dog will be joining us too. Okay, go lay down. So, I have a clear tub here that is filled almost to the very top with water. Now, I have a bowl of items here that we're going to test out and try to see if they're going to float. So that means they're gonna float, they're gonna stay on the top of the water, or we're going to see if they will sink. So that means they're going to sink all the way down near the bottom of the container. All right, the first item we have is a chopstick. This chopstick is made of wood. Let's see. And as we can see, I think it was a little bit too heavy to float, so this material with the wood sank all the way to the bottom. Next, I have a pen. And as you guys can see, look, the pen didn't go to the bottom. It stayed on top of the water, so the pen is floating. All right, do you think this egg will sink or float? Let's see. It sank. It sank pretty quickly, huh? Here it is at the bottom of the tub. Now we have a penny. What do you guys think? Sink or float? I think it's gonna sink. Yeah, that one sank really quickly, huh? It's way down there at the bottom. Oh, my screen's going dark. Let me fix it really quick. All right. The next item we have is a Q-tip. Now, what do you guys think? This Q-tip feels very light. So I think it's gonna float, but let's see. It is floating. Guys, see how it stayed at the top of the water? It's not going down. So the Q-tip is floating. Now, let's try a metal fork. This feels a little bit weighted. Let's see what happens. It sank. I figured that one would happen. All right, the last thing we have is rice. I wonder if the rice will sink or float. So I'm just gonna take a little pinch of like 5 or 6 grains of rice. I'm gonna put them in gently. Wow, you know what guys? This one is super weird because half of the rice grains sank all the way to the bottom, but the other half are floating right up here on top. Why do you think that happened? Does this have salt in it? Let's see. Nope, there's no salt added. I wonder what happened. So maybe you guys can try this at home with some of your toys or other things that you have around the house. This is a really fun project to do when you're taking a bath. Because when you're in the bath, you already have a big tub of water and you can take your bath toys and see which of your toys sink to the bottom or float up on top. Thank you for joining me.